What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Modern Warfare 2 video, and this one we're going to be doing another pro map breakdown. We're obviously going to be going over all the jump shots, lines of sight, bomb spots, long shot spots, things like that on the map Asilo. If you've been finding these guys useful, make sure to leave a like, and let's get straight into it. So first things first, obviously in the back spawn here, if you ever get in spawn trap back here or in the hard point back here or something like that, you can climb on this box and you can kind of just head poke over this little green fence. Obviously they can shoot you straight through the fence, so you're not bulletproof, but it's a little angle you might catch someone off guard with. Also, if you spawn back here at the back cliff, there is a way to climb up without having to run all the way around. So first, if you want to jump on where I just shot and then onto the next bit, you should be able to climb up. It's like a little ledge, and then you'll be able to just mantle up at the top, get up top really easy. Not a lot of people expect you to climb up this high. From up here as well, there's also a little jump spot. It's a little bit of a glitch / jump spot. It's also a pretty good long shot spot as well. If you do a little jump off this ledge here, there's like an invisible ledge you can land on the edge of this little green thing. And then if you jump across onto this little higher bit as well, you can stand up here. You've got a little bit more room to stand around and walk around on. And you're obviously a little bit higher up. Not many people are going to expect you to be sat up here in this awkward little spot. I've never seen anyone up here, so just keep this one in mind just in case. Also at the back of the map here, you've obviously got a hard point here. You can obviously jump on top of this van as well, just in case you were to catch anyone off guard and be a little bit weird if you were holding a hill. Also, obviously you do spawn back here quite a lot as well, and it's quite annoying trying to climb up the hill. So there's a few ways you can do it. First, if you go to the edge and jump and climb here, there's like a little spot around here, and you should be able to jump up here pretty easy. Jump on top of this little tree log thing here as well. If you just climb up, you can do a little jump across. Obviously, it's the most obvious answer to the situation. Or you can obviously just crawl around the edge here, just stick tight to the wall, and you'll be able to jump up near the front. These little lights here across the map as well, you can stand on. So if you see them, just know they are solid and you can land on them. You can obviously use them to jump off here to like get a long shot across the map. You can use it to obviously climb on top of this little roof here. As well, if you're on these trucks and you're pushing towards like the control point over here, you can obviously jump on this roof here. It will obviously say you're out of bounds, so you've got to get in the map quick. But you can do that to catch people off guard. You can obviously sit in the back of this van as well. There is a little corner, so just be careful if you're ever down here playing search or something. Someone may be sat in this little corner being a little bit weird. Now to get on top of the roof of B-bomb site, there's quite a few ways. So first you can obviously jump from this little fence here, pretty obvious. You can also jump from this little bottom wall. You can again also jump from these boxes, skipping the fence entirely. And as well, if you have a little bit of a strafe, you can jump out of this window, go around, and also mantle up as well. A little bit tougher, but not the hardest thing in the world. I know obviously we're still stuck in the back spawn here, but there's a lot of things to go over. You can also get on top of this balcony here. If you jump on this wall and then jump onto this little box thing, this is the only way you'll be able to get over this little balcony without going around. So if you want to get up there without going around off spawn, just jump on the wall, jump on this little power box, and then get up. You cannot jump on the doors, you can't jump anywhere else, it's the only way. You can use it off spawn as well as a little rush route to jump on this little white roof and then catch people as they're rushing across the map. Another little spot as well, you can obviously climb over here and then jump on top of this blue fence. You might catch someone off guard if they come out the door maybe. Obviously if you get 1 or 2 kills up here, everyone's going to know and you're not going to be able to get away with it. You can obviously also jump on top of this umbrella as well if you're feeling really brave. Another really good spot if you like pushing up to the hill up here, you can jump on this little fence and come behind this fence here. Obviously, again, it's a little fence, so it's not going to stop any bullet damage, so you're still going to die really quick. But again, it's another little spot where people won't expect you to be there, and you might catch someone off guard. You can also jump from this little railing onto this wall here, and then get from this wall, obviously, onto the balcony as well. Alternatively, you can just climb on the boxes and jump to the balcony as well. Obviously, much easier, but depends on where you're coming from. Just easy to know both ways. Now this little bottom locker room here is quite good to get a couple kills if you got them in a spawn trap. Obviously people are going to flood straight through here once you kill them once or twice, and obviously it is off their spawn. So just know you can sit in this little corner here behind the door, and you can also head poke over the door into mid-map to catch a few people off guard if they try like run up on you. So be careful to check that corner because people will be sat there. It is a very good corner to sit in. This little room here as well, obviously everyone sits in every single corner in this room, so just be careful with this one. If you try pushing this room, chances are there is someone in one of these corners. A really good spot here near the courtyard is if you jump up on these boxes and crouch down, you've got a bit of a head poke. It's not the best head poke in the game, your body is quite exposed, but a lot of people for some reason don't expect you to be there, so you can get a few kills really easy. Another little glitch spot here is if you jump on this little speaker on top of balcony, you can do a little strafe jump over and land on top of this little heater. Again, you're pretty high up. People might not expect you to be up in this corner, but again, as all these little spots, once you get 1 or 2 kills, everyone's going to know you're here. As well, from the speaker, you can jump up on top of this metal fence. It is quite awkward, it does push you off the ledge quite a lot, so just be careful if you're up there. Again, you're not really going to get much kills from there, but just know that it is another spot you can use. This little dark room here, obviously everyone likes to sit behind the desk and just crouch behind. I like to just climb up onto here and sit in this corner. This corner's obviously, again, a little bit higher. They're not going to expect you to be up in the dark corner. Everyone's going to expect you to be behind the desk. You can also use both these bottom balcony doors to look up to the electric pylon without being seen. You do need the doors to be facing outside though, but you can obviously then use the little angle to head poke up top to catch any snipers up there. Again, this is a really good corner as well to sit behind the double doors. No one expects you in that little corner. Easy to get 1 or 2 free kills. In the middle of the map here, just be careful. People like to sit behind the door. And obviously, you probably already know, a lot of people like to sit behind this sofa. Very strong position. Everyone, for some reason, loves doing that when they're catching new objectives. You can obviously jump off this little box in the middle to get on these kegs and then jump across to the top mid as well. You can't obviously do it the other way, but you can do it to get on top of the top bar side. Over here by the bar as well, there's this little pallet. You can jump and stand on them, so you can like head poke over the corner of this vending machine thing. People won't obviously expect your little head to be up in the top, so you'll be able to get a few free kills if anyone's in mid. Again as well, obviously lying behind the pool table, it does give you prone block. So instead I would like to lie next to it instead, because then you can still jump up and do a little popcorn hop. Exact same with the side round the corner. If you lie behind it, you get prone blocked. Well, not prone blocked as such, but you just can't stand up. But if you lie next to it, then you can stand up. Obviously be careful as well. A lot of people sit in these corners by these little arcade machines. And a lot of people will sit in this corner behind the door as well. And again, people love the corner here with the stripper pole. Obviously out in this mid corridor as well, you can obviously climb on these little boxes and climb up on top of mid through the little window. Obviously everyone knows about that. It's not a really difficult spot. But a way more difficult spot is strafe jump over into this top back building. No one will expect you to be jumping through this window. So if you manage to get through there, you're going to get a free kill really, really easy. It is quite a difficult strafe jump, so you might need to practice it once or twice, but it is a really good strafe jump to know. Obviously you can climb up the side window here and then look through. Again, we've got one of our lights over here, so they are solid, so you can jump across and land on that, just like this. And obviously then you'll be able to jump through the window as well. Alternatively, you can use the light again to jump across to this window. People are not going to expect you to climb through this window. So if you can manage to get through and catch someone off guard, GG's well played. Another good spot to know is if you climb on these boxes over here at the back spawn, you can obviously look through the side of them if you don't want to climb them, through the pallets to see if anyone's in the little bar. Or you can obviously climb on top of them and you can see pretty much a head poke over the courtyard. Or you can obviously jump and climb onto this big wall as well to see over the courtyard. You can obviously climb the big wall from both ways, but you just need a little bit of a jump from the stairwell. Now for the search and destroy bomb spots on this map, there isn't actually too many because both the bombs are in kind of small rooms, but I'll show you what we do have to work with. So first off, we're going to start with A, right in the middle of the map. Obviously people are just going to be sitting in this room, in the corners, so be careful of them as well. If you want to plant the bomb here on this little outside of this little rug, you can obviously see it from this bottom little room here, and obviously as well, if you come up the stairs, you can obviously see it from this little top poke as well. So if anyone tries to defuse, you can just lie up here, wait for anyone, peek over the top, easy kill if anyone's trying to defuse. Doesn't matter what way the door is facing. If it's facing inwards, then obviously you can see the bomb directly anyway. If it's on the outwards, you can kind of see the bomb. If not, you can just jump on the ledge and then see the bomb. Or obviously if the door's shut, worst case scenario, you can just shoot straight through it. If you tag the bomb diffuser up a little bit, chances are you probably let go of the bomb and scatter anyway. And then you can change your angle, get him on a free kill. Off the same bomb spot, you can obviously go to the other side as well. and you can look over from the balcony into the window as well. So planting it here is probably your best option on a bomb. You can see it from both side top mids. You can obviously sit in the bomb room to defend it as well. Really, really easy. You only really need that one side of the bomb spot. You can plant it down there. You can pretty much see it from both sides of the map. Doesn't matter what side you're pushed to, you'll be able to have a little line sight on the bomb. Next, we're going to move over to B bomb. So this one has a couple more lines of sights, but not many more. Obviously, a lot of people like to sit in the corner behind the door here. People will obviously sit on this little red toolbox as well. But what I like to do, if you jump and crouch over here, you can sit on this little pallet truck. And then you can kind of be in a little bit more awkward of the spot. And as well, people sit behind this door here with a knife or an SMG or something ready for you to come in. So if you want to plant the bomb just here on the corner, just as where I'm shooting, a nice little place you can see it from. If you want to sit in this little truck that I showed you earlier in the little corner, and then you can just jump out, lie down, look under the truck, you can see where the bomb is. You can also see it from over here if you lie behind this little tree. Not the best spot in the world, but it can be useful. And if you want to just camp over here behind the truck, you can't see the bomb from like behind the truck or under it. But if you just crouch or walk around the corner, you'll be able to see the bomb site. You can as well see it just on the outside from this where this little broken tree is as well. So if you want to just camp at the back of the map here, peek the bomb every now and again, you should be absolutely golden too. Again, if you want to have it planted in pretty much the same spot, again you can see it from top mid, from the exact same spot as earlier. This little power spot can see both bombs really, really easy. Obviously you can see it from the bottom as well, so just be careful, it could be bottom or top if they have got the bomb planted there. Another little random spot is if you plant it just on this little weird corner here, and then you want to camp in the courtyard somewhere. If you climb on top of this little fence here, you should be able to just see over, and you'll be able to shoot through this fence, through the little window, and you will be able to kill the bomb planted that way as well. Obviously this one you don't see it as much, you kind of need to rely a little bit more on comms, or a little bit of luck. But yeah, next onto the long shots. Obviously this map is very wide and open, so there is quite a lot of long shot spots. You probably don't need me to explain a lot of them, but I'll show you some of the better ones that I found. You will obviously know most of these anyway. So a little spot at the very, very back of the map over here. You can obviously see all the way up to the pylon. So that is a long shot spot there with pretty much every weapon. Probably not the best spot to sit in there, you're not going to get too many kills every game. The best spot is probably to sit over here near mid-map. You can see down this long corridor, you can see up to the top hill as well. You can see a large part of the map and obviously get a lot of long shots here. Obviously in mid-map as well, the mid-building, the warehouse or whatever, you can obviously get long shots across the mid-map with most of the weapons. The best spot is obviously to mount up here behind the bar next to the tap. For some reason, the tap does absorb a lot of bullets, so you do sponge a little bit here behind the taps. Obviously you can crouch here behind the chairs as well if you got a SMG or something and don't need it as long distance for the long shots. That is also good to know, and obviously you can do it reverse from the other side as well. Obviously another long shot spot is from this back building. You've obviously got the two top windows, can see pretty much across the whole back map to where the hill is, and the back windows. Another really good spot is off the spawn here. You can obviously just climb this wall as well, by the way, just in case people didn't know, these walls, these designed walls like this, all of them across the map you can climb. So I like to climb this wall, you can sit on this wall and get long shots here. Again, people ain't 100% expecting you there. And obviously you can peek down the right side as well and get a few long shots there. You can also lie on top of this truck here to do long shots if there's a hard point at the back there. That is probably going to be one of the only times that long shot spot is useful. But if you are playing hard point and the hard point's back there and they've got it, then that is a pretty decent long shot spot to sit in. By far the best long shot spot on this map is to get up on this hill with a deployable cover, or if you've got a few people doing it, you might get a couple deployable covers up here. But you can see pretty much the entire map. You can see the far left side, you can see both of the windows at the back building, you can see the little wall with the mid corridor you can climb over, you can see up to the electric tower, you can see literally pretty much the whole map. So if you're up here, obviously everyone can see you as well, but you've got the ultimate high ground, and you're definitely going to have a class built for long shots if you're sat up on this hill, so you should be able to get long shots on people. Obviously another good long shot spot I obviously teased earlier was this little glitch spot with the ledges. So if you manage to do the strafe jump and get up onto the ledge and then jump onto the second ledge, you can just crouch here, don't prone because you will fall off. But if you crouch there, again, you can see pretty much across the whole map. If you put a deployable cover there as well, you'll be able to sit on that ledge, no one will know where you are, especially on tier 1, you'll be able to get loads of free long shot kills that way. You can also head poke this little wall and mount on it as well here to get some long shots with like assault rifles and things. Also, obviously at the back of the map here, you can jump on the bins like I showed at the very start of the video. You can get long shots on pretty much the whole right side of the map and the people coming out at top mid towards your spawn. Really strong spot to kill the people at the electric tower as well. If you go in this back building and smash this window out, you can then just corner angle this window. No way anyone in the top electric will see you there, so it's a free kill if anyone's there. Again, you can also lie down at the very back of this building here behind this bench, and you can see just under the leg, and you'll be able to see up to the top electric as well. Again, this box here is also a really good long shot spot if you've got snipers, because you can crouch on top of it and you'll be able to see the bottom door below the balcony and their top window. Very obvious long shot spots is this whole right side of the map. Obviously pretty much the whole thing down here is going to be long shots. You can also climb on this little banister I showed you earlier, but if you don't jump on top of the wall, you can just sit here and look over the wall. And if anyone tries to go flank down this outside of this map, might be to get a long shot or two here. Again, like this right side, like I said, 3 long shots everywhere you look. Sitting behind this rock's pretty good, and then obviously going to the top tower is okay as well. Obviously people expect you to be here, so just be a little bit careful about that. If you head poke behind this little box to the left, or concrete pillar, whatever, you can obviously see to the top hill as well, and that is obviously a really good long shot spot as well. That is going to be the end of this pro map guide. If you found this video useful or learned any new jump spots or enter sites or anything like that, make sure to comment down below what you learned. Make sure as well, if I forgot anything, make sure to comment and let me know what I forgot. Make sure to like the video and subscribe and turn the post notifications on so you don't miss a single upload. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace, boys.